Look around you, right now. Where are you? Are you in a room that feels too small? Are you staring at a bank account that feels like a typo? Are you working a job that steals your time and gives you just enough to survive, but never enough to live? I want you to hear me clearly. The game of money is not what they taught you in school. It is not about saving every penny. It is not about getting lucky. And it is definitely not about working harder. Most people stay broke not because they are lazy, but because they believe lies about money. Today, on Mind Goals, we are tearing down those lies. We are going to talk about the untold truth about money, how to build wealth from nothing. If you are tired of watching other people buy their freedom while you budget for ramen, turn up your headphones, because what I am about to tell you will change your trajectory. Chapter 1. The Fairness Trap. Let me guess. You think wealthy people had a head start. You think they inherited money, or knew the right people, or got lucky with Bitcoin. Stop. That is your ego protecting you. Your ego wants you to stay small, because if they just got lucky, then you don't have to try. You get to complain. Here is the untold truth. Wealth is not a reward for hard work. Wealth is a reward for solving problems. Think about the richest person you know personally. They didn't get rich because they worked 80 hours a week at a cash register. They got rich because they spotted a gap, an annoyance, a frustration, and they filled it. If you are starting from nothing, I mean $0, zero connections, zero safety net, you have one weapon. And it is the only weapon that matters. Your ability to see what other people ignore. You want to build wealth? Stop asking, how do I make money? Start asking, what is everyone around me complaining about? Your neighbor complains about dog poop? Start a pooper scooper service. $20 a yard. 10 yards a day. That's $200 cash. That is rent money. Your coworkers complain about lunch being expensive? Buy bulk snacks and sell them at your desk for $1 profit each. I know that sounds small, but listen, $1 million is just a series of $20 problems solved, repeated. Starting from nothing means you don't get to start with a skyscraper. You start with a brick, and you lay the brick perfectly. Chapter 2. The Psychology of Scarcity. Here is where most people fail, and I need you to be honest with yourself. When you have nothing, your brain enters a state called scarcity mode. Scarcity mode makes you stupid with money. Not because you are dumb, but because you are desperate. Scarcity mode makes you buy cheap boots that fall apart in 3 months instead of expensive boots that last 10 years. Scarcity mode makes you take the first paycheck that comes along, even if it traps you. Scarcity mode makes you hoard instead of invest. If you want to build wealth from zero, you cannot act like you are poor. You have to act like a wealthy person on a budget. Let me give you a trick. Right now, write down this phrase. I am not broke. My money is just busy working somewhere else. Even if it is a lie, say it. Why? Because language shapes reality. When you say I am broke, your brain shuts down creativity. But when you say, my cash flow is tight right now, your brain looks for a solution. The untold truth? Money is just energy. It flows. It moves. And right now, it hasn't flowed to you yet, because you haven't built the container for it. What is the container? Value. Skills. Assets. You do not need money to make money. You need leverage. Chapter 3. The Asset Shift. Let me define something for you that will save you 10 years of confusion. There are 2 kinds of people in the world. The consumer buys things that lose value. New phone, designer shoes, a leased car. Every dollar they spend makes them poorer tomorrow. The builder buys things that gain value or that produce income. A book that teaches a skill. A $200 used laptop to start a freelancing business. A lawnmower to mow 5 lawns a week. Here is the command. Turn every dollar into a soldier. When you have nothing, a single $20 bill is precious. Do not spend it on a pizza. Spend it on a domain name for a website. Spend it on a Facebook ad to get your first client. Spend it on a resume rewrite. Most people stay at zero because they trade their money for comfort. They want a nice dinner to feel better about being broke. That is the trap. That is the loop. You have to be willing to be uncomfortable. You have to be willing to drive the old car. You have to be willing to say no to the night out. Why? Because every dollar you save and invest into an income-producing asset is a dollar that goes to work. And when your dollars work for you, you don't have to. Let me give you the formula. It is simple, but not easy. Find a skill, free, on YouTube, is greater than offer. A service, even for $20, is greater than. Save 50% of every dollar, is greater than. And buy assets, not liabilities, is greater than. Repeat. That is it. That is the secret the rich don't want you to know. They didn't play the lottery. They played the long game. Chapter 4. The Time Paradox. You have one advantage over every rich person on the planet right now. Do you know what it is? Time. When you have nothing, you have time. You have time to learn. You have time to fail. You have time to try 10 different businesses until one works. Warren Buffett made 99% of his wealth after his 50th birthday. Colonel Sanders started KFC at 65. The untold truth about money is that wealth is exponential, not linear. For 5 years, you will see almost no progress. You will save $1,000, then $2,000. It will feel pointless. Your friends will laugh. Your family will say, "Get a real job." And then, year 6 happens. Your investments kick in. Your side hustle takes off. Your skill compounds. Suddenly, you make $10,000 in a month, then $20,000. But here is the killer. Most people quit in year 2. They cannot see the hockey stick curve. They only see the flat line. You are not building for next month. You are building for the person you will be in 10 years. That person is begging you not to quit. So here is your new rule. Do not check your bank account every day. Check your habits every day. Did you learn one new thing about marketing today? Did you reach out to one potential client? Did you save $5 instead of buying coffee? That is wealth, not the number. The behavior. Chapter 5. The final truth. Identity shift. We have to talk about the last layer. The invisible ceiling. You can have the perfect strategy. You can save every dollar. But if you do not believe you deserve to be wealthy, you will sabotage yourself every single time. I have seen people win $50,000 and blow it in 6 months. I have seen people get a promotion and then get fired for showing up late. Why? Because their identity was still poor. If you grew up hearing, "Money is the root of all evil," or "Rich people are greedy," your subconscious will push money away. It will feel dangerous. You have to rewrite that story. Repeat after me. Say it in your head. Money is a tool for freedom. Money allows me to help my family. Money is neutral. It amplifies who I already am. If you are kind, money makes you kinder. If you are generous, money makes you more generous. Stop villainizing wealth. Start seeing it as fuel for your mission. You want to build wealth from nothing? First, become the person who already has it in their mind. Walk like them. Speak like them. Make decisions like them. When you get $100, ask, what would a rich person do with this? They would invest it. Do that. So here is where we land. The untold truth about money is not a secret formula. It is not a stock tip. It is not crypto. It is this. Wealth is the result of consistent, uncomfortable action over a long period of time, fueled by a belief that you deserve it. You do not need a rich dad. You do not need a degree. You do not need luck. You need a decision. Today, right now, you decide that you are no longer a victim of your bank account. You are the architect of it. Start small. Start stupid. But start. Sell something. Learn something. Save something. And one day, sooner than you think, you will look up and realize you built a castle from a pile of bricks that everyone else walked past. This is Mind Goals. You are the project. Now get to work.